Actually, let's speak on what do you guys think about Danger Boy and his hopes and his future?
He's definitely got a bright future as of right now. I mean,
Yeah.
he's flying, and he's got obviously an Orange Brigade. And I see it in another podcast, and I didn't even think about this. Is he's sponsored by the whole family is sponsored by Monster, but KTM is Red Bull KTM. So is he gonna stick with KTM and go Red Bull, or is he gonna stay with Monster and go like Yamaha or something?
Yeah, I think I don't know. I would hope he sticks with KTM. I mean, you've done so much for him. I think I would hope he'll get like a real like a AC thing going on. Stick with the same brand for his entire
The
career.
family has been with Monster since the beginning.
Yeah.
Like Monster's been with the Deegans since the beginning of them. They've been there the longest with the whole family, and they've done a lot for them. So yeah, it's kind of like there's conflict there. And
Right.
someone else brought up that they could just start their own team, the Deegan 38 team. I mean, they've got the YouTube and everything,
Yeah.
which I think would be sick.
Yeah. And then you got this guy Daxton Bennick. Heard much about him?
I mean, so. I mean, I've raced with him a couple of times here recently, but I think he didn't really do like at Daytona. He didn't really get that great results because he ended up going down and wrecking in the same spot I did. So he didn't really do anything at Daytona recently, but he has been getting back on the bike. And then I talked to a couple of guys at this race I was just at, and he was at some qualifiers, and they were saying he really didn't do that great and look that great.
I mean, I only heard about him through the Deegan's YouTube channel anyway. I mean, now I heard about him. I saw him in a couple of documentaries now. So, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see where Haiden ends up. I don't really know.
Yeah, I think it'd be really exciting.
I think he was on Gypsy Tales, and I think he mentioned something about starting his own team, a possibility.
Yeah, that was on there. There's a possibility, which I really think that would be really cool and maybe even the best option.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
what they want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's gonna bring so much more people to the sport. So it's like, yeah, he's already got it, before he even started. So as long as he stays healthy, he's pretty much already made it.
Yeah, he definitely has a place in the sport, I think, because even if the worst happens and something happens, the career doesn't go the way he wants it to go, and he wrecks, God forbid, he still has the YouTube to fall back on. He's got a million subscribers with that channel. They're always going to be in motocross.
Yeah,
he's got like a concrete spot in motocross probably for the rest of his life, unless he doesn't want to. Then that's up to him. That's his decision after that.
Yeah.
But he's a good guy. He's a good kid. I hate to call him a kid because I'm only a couple years older than him, but he's a good guy. I've talked to him at Minios a couple here and there and seeing him, and he was always made time for the people watching on YouTube and stuff, and all the kids and whatnot. So he's definitely got a good attitude and personality. So I mean, that gets you really far, especially if you got talent too.
Yeah, I bet he does. I bet he's been media trained from birth. He's probably he was born into that, how to talk and how to, speak on the podium, thank the sponsors, all of that. He's probably just born right into that. So it's like,
and his dad's the same way. His dad's really cool. His dad's cool and talk to anybody.
Yeah.
So he's modeled to that his whole life. So
for sure,
it's just how he's gonna grow up to be.
For sure. I'm surprised he doesn't really have a lot. If I knew in person, I would ask him, do any riders get on the track and just really try to take you out because of your popularity? That's what I like to ask them, really, because they never mention that.
And it's a good question because, I bet a lot of people.
I'm sure there's jealousy there somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They might not really like him just because he's more popular than them and he's got the YouTube thing going, and they kind of already have it out for him.
Yeah, you got people that don't even. Yeah, you got people that don't even ride dirt bikes that probably follow the YouTube channel. They're just getting interested in dirt bikes or whatever. So he's got a whole nother demographic.
the Deegans are probably the single most thing that bring people to the sport in the past couple of years. I think
Yeah,
I can see that.
pretty much. Because if you see one of these live streams of Loretta Lynn's or Minia's, it's like, where's Deegan? Where's Hayden? When's
Yeah,
that boy
yeah.
racing? This, that. It's
And they probably
crazy.
sold more KTM's than anything, than
Probably,
any
yeah, I would
kind of
bet.
marketing.
I would bet. So yeah, that right there tells you that they probably should get their own team, start their own thing.
Like KTM Monster Energy, Deegan 38, something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
so they could pull as many sponsors if they wanted to because of the YouTube channel.
Yeah, pretty much.